Bing bong. Hello everybody. Welcome to a brand new spanking video based on Corpse Party Blood Drive. I thought I might do something spooky, do something to put something on my YouTube. Sorry about the hiccups, lordy. So let's get into this. I watched Jack and Mark play the first Corpse Party. Ian-chan, class rep. Ah! No, more screaming. Ayumi. Sis. Uh-oh. And she's dead. No. Interesting. Bing bong. It had been 2 months since the Book of Shadows incident. I'd been critically wounded by the blowback from the sorcery I'd involved myself with, but Nakashima was there to carry me out from the crumbling Shinozaki estate. The two of us were picked up on the side of the old mountain road and rushed to a hospital, where I was restored to stable condition. The grimoire responsible for so much of the horror everyone had been through, the Book of Shadows, was buried in the rubble of the estate when its roof collapsed. Hard to believe that over 2 months had passed since the fall of Heavenly Host Elementary, since the 5 of us were returned safely to the real world. Yeah. Did we do it right? They're ripping the little paper talisman thing. That's weird. According to the urban legend site, tearing the paper doll is supposed to cause an earthquake and get you spirited away. Hey, that's not the kind of thing you invite your friends to do with you, is it? That's so mean. Ha 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 ha. Sorry guys, but now we'll always be together, right? After Sachiko vanished from the closed spaces, the effects of Sachiko ever after vanished from the world along with her. And certainly, no one was going to miss a place like that, where countless living beings were trapped, their lives snuffed out violently and traumatically. But along with the school, the lives of our friends and our teacher were also erased. They weren't just dead, but wiped from existence entirely. I know she's real. Why won't anyone believe me? Listen, there's no such person as Seiko. Now take your medicine, please. No. No! Naomi, take the medicine. Take it. Take your medicine. I'm not crazy, I'm not. Uh-oh. We may have been the lucky ones to survive, but for us, these past 2 months had been hell. Someone please help. Class rep, hang in there. Sis. No, I won't let you die. This was my fault for heedlessly performing an occult ritual. I suffered heavy wounds with major blood loss. I was in the hospital for weeks. Sorry for kind of talking over this Japanese, but I know nobody who watches me knows Japanese, so it's like I'll just read it out for people. But I was finally released just yesterday, returning to school at Kisagiri Academy for the first time since the incident. When I reached the front gate, I stopped and stared at the school grounds, shrieking back a bit. I knew that once I passed through these gates, I'd be reminded of a reality where Suzumoto, Miss Yui, and the others no longer exist. Shinozaki. Guys, These were the only people in the world who understood me, the only people I could relate to, the only ones who remembered our 4 departed friends. Oh, Katie! Congratulations on your recovery. Wah. 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 I'm so sad. Oh, can I move? Oh, I can move. Can I run? No. Okay. Oh, I can. It's spacebar. Spacebar's run? Can I change my controls? Let's see. Quick time event option, ABC. Let's see. Run is shift. Let's see what left shift is used for. Left shift isn't used for anything. What do you mean? Oh, to skip the dialogue. Replace. Skip dialogue. Add. Menu confirm. Yep. Okay. Let's see. That should be good now. Yeah. Back. Return to game. Alright, do I... Okay, welcome back, class rep. Oh, hold on. This isn't gonna work. Settings. Oh no, back. Controls. Not to skip dialogue, I'll use right shift to skip dialogue. Okay. Wait. Come on, chin up. Or I guess it's a little hard to do, all things considered, but we're all here for you, okay? Uh-huh. Can I? Welcome back. Thanks. How are you? I'm okay. I have Yuka. Are you okay, Yumi? I'm fine, Yuka. Thank you. Well, into school we go. At this point, I still didn't know. I didn't know that even outside the closed spaces of Heavenly Host, even here in the real world, Sachiko ever after. Everybody sure does love that fortune telling stuff. Gotta find me a new one for next time. Hope Mama worked the early shift today. I am starving. Ooh. Door got flung open. Mama? Ain't your mom? Ain't your mama, I'm your grandpa. Ain't your daddy, I'm your grandpa. Uh-oh. Close that door. Like nothing ever happened. Oh! Well, I mean, I guess. Oh. She's just fucking dead. Okay. The curse's reach was growing. Well, guess she's just dead. Ooh. Some cake and music. Them breastises about to pop out. Them breasticles. This is so upbeat for everything being dead. He's dead. Got some of that. Maybe I'll have that one. It's like a monkey party. Alright. Yet another unexplained death has occurred, this time in the junior high. Oh, I couldn't finish reading that. Welcome home. How was it? Still can't believe your luck, tripping and falling on. What was it again? A cutting tool? That's all it took to put you out of commission for 2 months. Life certainly is fragile. What were you doing anyway? I hope you're not dabbling in that occult business like your sister. Leave me alone. And Hinoe, disappearing like always. I swear, these girls of mine are giving me gray hairs. I swear. Sorry, I'll start trying to give them voices, but I can't promise I'll remember them. Yeah. I'm not gonna scream though. Y'all can understand screams. Damn! Don't punch your wall so hard you're gonna like bust your knuckles. Caesar! Caesar! Sorry. Caesar! The same horrible scene played out in my memory once more. Massive earthquake rippled through the basement of the Shinozaki estate, leaving it teetering on the edge of collapse. Worse still, the whole place was in flames. Hinoe's mangled form appeared as if shimmering in the fire's light, red glinting off of red around the edges of the blades that would rapidly slicing her flesh. They danced around and through her almost whimsically, prompting unnatural gyrations throughout her body without ever letting her so much as touch the ground. Yamete! I grabbed onto Hinoe's body in a vain attempt to pull her to safety, but Hinoe used what little strength she had left to push me back.
Ayumi-chan,
You need to live, Ayumi. Remember, your sister will be with you always, in your heart. I could distinctly hear those words in the back of my head, spoken in a soft, soothing voice. It was short-lived, however, as the ceiling suddenly became webbed with cracks and fissures, and a massive beam fell from above, crushing her upper body entirely. With this, I shot to my feet and began running in circles, screaming uncontrollably. I would have run right into the rapidly spreading fire if Naomi hadn't caught me. My hands and feet were covered in red bruises and cuts from the swarm of blades that my spell had summoned. Naomi was bleeding as well, but nowhere near as badly. No, class rep, we have to go! Let me go! Let me go! Whoa! Whoa! Nakashima and I wanted more than anything to bring our friends back, so we'd gone after the root of the curse, behind Sachiko Shinozaki in the Heavenly Host Elementary. We sought and found another place that shouldn't exist, the estate of Yoshie and Sachiko Shinozaki. It was supposedly torn down long ago, but there it stood. In its basement, we found an old book of spells known as the Book of Shadows. Convinced I could undo the horrors I'd seen, I decided to try a little black magic of my own. This inevitably led to the worst nightmare of them all. I was attacked from all sides, uncertain what was real and what was not. The wounds I endured should have been fatal. I don't know how she knew where I was, but just as things seemed bleakest, Sis came rushing in to my rescue. In the end, I'd only made things worse. All I did was add one more sacrifice to the pile. Bruh, why are you stabbing yourself? I should have died. It should have been me. I'm responsible for everyone's death. It should have been me. Me. Go ahead then. Die. 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 Bruh. Come on. Don't stop. Just die already. With one shoe on my desk and sporting a rare open-mouth version of a shit-eating... Hold on. With one shoe... Oh, no! Ah. Shit-eating grin. There was a kid sitting on my desk. Something. Who? If you're about to die, why do you care who I am? Clearly, you're not serious about this at all. Homeboy climbed in through the fucking window just to watch this chick kill herself. Feels bad. Like I said, you're not serious. You're just deluding yourself. Where's your mind at, bitch? Aren't you just looking to save yourself? Spare yourself from all this suffering. So stop lashing out and do something about it, you fucktard. I love this guy. I fucking love this guy. Ain't nobody else gonna come to your rescue. Who the hell are you? What do you want? Why have you come here? I'm nobody. This is gonna be real boring if it ends with you lying to yourself. Without a word, he motioned for me to put my hand out and unceremoniously plopped a piece of tin gum into it. The boy smiled with a cold yet oddly kind expression, then finally took his leave by jumping out the window. All I could do was stand there and sob. Shinozaki's house should be somewhere around here, I think. Huh? Hell of a fashion sense that kid's got. Hell of a fashion sense that kid's got. He's gonna sound like a stuck-up bitch. Now that Heavenly Host Elementary is gone, what do? How do I repent my sins? Bing bong! Stand. Bow. Nice work, everyone. Yukari. Yukarimashita. Hey, Satoshi. Huh? You brought lunch today, right? Let's eat on the roof. Oh, sure. Seems like a nice day for that. Let's go. Oh, sugoi! The sky is clear as can be, not a single cloud. Love that autumn sun. How about here? I gotta say though, my lunchbox sure feels light. What did you bring today, Yoshiki? I had some time, so I fried up a little something. Man, your kitchen skills are really impressive. I'm guessing I've just got leftovers from the night before. This sounds like first world problems if you ask me. Oh! You think so? What? For bread or something. Well. Mom. Mommy. Why didn't you love me? Well, no. Lunch all the way up here. It's a fine day today, so I bet your food will be all the more delicious. Oh. Miss Kuon, Niwa? I think. Huh? Yeah. That's her. Dude, she's got some massive titties. This was their class's TA. What? Our class's TA. I don't know what TA stands for. I'm guessing it's their teacher. Age 24. She does not look 24. She looks 14. Like she should be like the same age as these high schoolers. But of course, she's 24. She was an English teacher with white hair, blue eyes, and a soft, delicate voice. We asked our classmates about her the day we returned from Heavenly Host Elementary. They said she was a teacher who'd come to our school half a year ago, but the five of us had no memory of that. In our world, the one we came from, we had Miss Yui instead, filling the exact same role. So we meant no offense to Miss Kuon, but her presence here, this reality, just felt inherently wrong to those of us who survived the Heavenly Host incident. Do you not have any lunch, Satoshi? What is it you most like to eat? Oh? What's your favorite food? Pork cutlet on rice, I guess. Okay. Just so happen to have it right here. She's about to go make some. What's she up to? She's probably just messing with you. Guess I'll go buy some bread at the cafeteria or something. Okay, but you probably should hurry it up. I mean, lunch has already started, so I doubt they have a whole lot left at this point. Oh crap, you're right. Okay, wait here. I'll be back. Hold the run button while moving to sprint. Sprinting gradually drains your stamina, and if you run out completely, you won't be able to move again for a short time. Your stamina will recover whenever you're not sprinting, however, so be sure to slow down every now and again. Hey, if you don't get a move on, they'll be out of bread for sure. Oh, I can't. I didn't make it. No bread for me. Told you they'd run out. Here, you can have one of my fried shrimp. Open up. My eyes shone upon meeting those of the magnificent golden fried shrimp. Really? Thank you so much. Stick it into my mouth. Put it in my mouth. fucking special agent popping down. He must be Mr. Satoshi Mochida. Calm. Must be Mr. Satoshi Mochida. Eh? Me? I am, but, I've come to deliver your lunch. Yeah? The man in black handed over a lacquer box containing pork cutlet on rice with egg. Picture perfect in every way. It was my favorite meal, down to the last detail. Yoshiki, utterly dumbfounded, loosened his grip on the fried shrimp he was holding. It plummeted to the ground, defeated by his new contender. Poor shrimp. And I'm off. Who? What is Miss Q on? Straight up, just a helicopter, man in black. Here's your lunch, man. I'm out. Peace. New chick coming in. Class rep. Classroom glowed with the golden hue of twilight, but my gaze was fixed at the floor. It must have been obvious to Nakashima that I had a lot on my mind. Are you okay? She asked this as she sat down at the desk in front of me, facing backward. She was trying to comfort me, but she had dark circles around her eyes too. She and I must have looked very similar to one another from an outside perspective. My left hand was still wrapped in bandages. It throbbed incessantly, reminding me of the previous night's events. I ignored it as best I could and forced an empty smile. I'm sorry. I won't cause any more trouble. Huh? Trouble? What do you mean? I couldn't bring myself to answer that. I just flashed another smile, a confusing one that must have looked very strange to her, and left the classroom. Class rep. Did I just see Shinozaki leaving? What's wrong, Naomi? Our class rep seems to be taking everything really hard. We should try to support her a little more. She's not the only one, Naomi. You've been pretty hard on yourself too, don't you think? I'm fine. I mean, I'm not the only one suffering here. We've all got to be strong for one another. I just hope she doesn't do anything drastic. We'll find out if she does anything drastic in the next episode. I appreciate y'all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. And I'll see y'all in the next part. Bye-bye now. Stay classy, everybody. Bye.